Howdy and Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. I know Robie is. Apparently he wanted to hire some replacement for the day, but I'm gonna get this video done before that can happen. So today, I'm gonna take a look at 50-cent bullet.
I'll take you to the candy shop.
Oh god damn it. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I was just gonna do the Christmas special for today, but you can just sit back while I review the game.
Oh wait, I actually have one with me. It's my favorite game.
Ooh, that's sweet.
But there's only one problem. My Game Boy's dead, so I can't really play it. Do you have a charger I can use?
Oh, that's no problem. Here, just use my Game Boy to play it.
Oh gosh, that's really kind of you. Here, you get to play it first.
You know what? Sure. Why not?
Yeah!
For being a game based off of the Bible, it has a pretty dramatic original story. It starts off with this family talking about how the Bible gives you the armor of God, when all of a sudden, Satan, who will save us now? I'm a firm believer in that a story does not really make a game, but this story could have used a better motif, especially when all you get is, run, the master deceiver has escaped. Like, what is he, a fucking caged gorilla? You get to choose whether you want to be a boy or girl, and I'm sorry, the art style of all of these characters are just hideous. The game takes their simplified features and tries to make them a little bit over realistic. Along with the fact that the graphics are crushed on the Game Boy Advance, it really creates a concoction of visuals. The first level is this garden, and I don't really know if this has anything to do with the Bible. I mean, I've read parts of the Bible, but this game isn't really specific on anything. It just throws you in areas with no context. With barely anything to do in these areas, it makes them feel really empty. I mean, you can run around and squash bugs, and every time you do, it sounds like someone's sharding. After wandering aimlessly through this area, a lady tells me that there's a key over here. I go to the direction that she points at and I find this little devil. These are called the Deceivers, and throughout the entirety of the game, you have to defeat them. And the only way to defeat them is to go up to them and get quizzed on the Bible. Did you see that? Every time the scene changes, it does this weird like black screen shit. So in case if any Bible head out there tries to complain I didn't include them, well, I edited them out because they were really annoying to watch. Wait, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, all you gotta do is just get the minimum amount of answers right, and that's basically the entire strategy. You wanna be a pro at this game, you gotta be well versed in the book. Or just look up the answers on the internet. Who resisted the advances of Potiphar's wife? Whoa, isn't that kind of a little... Isn't that kind of stepping over the line a little bit? Every time you beat a deceiver, you get a piece of a key. Not a key, a piece of it. Then it's on to the next area. And you want to know what you get at the end of the first stage? Shoes. At the second area, I got a game over after opening this door and I had to restart the quest. No big deal. I just have to go through this door again, right? What the fuck? Oh, you have to beat this little devil thing all over again, even though the door is still open? What custom did Jesus not perform? Did not wash before dinner? Ugh, sounds like a real nasty motherfucker to me. I could not do that shit. And imagine back in those days when, like, you know, germs weren't even discovered yet. With every area you clear, you acquire a piece of armor from the Bible. Why? Just cause. Do I smell yams? Given how dry the story is, this whole game is basically a Bible test in disguise. Literally every level is almost interchangeable because all you're doing is just being quizzed on the Bible. Oh, and at the end, when you fight Satan, it's the exact same as every other quiz. There's no boss fight or anything like that. You do get to watch this part though.
What's this? 50 cents bulletproof? I don't really like shooting games, but do you think you can play this game on there?
What the fuck? This shit's on Xbox? Now I gotta try it out. Well, this game is almost nothing like the GBA version. That was because the Game Boy Advance game was developed by Alpine Studios, best known for their work on Ford Truck Mania and Bigfoot Collision Course. The Xbox and PS2 versions were made by Mass Media, and don't worry, they got some experience on their track history. Shrek Super Party? Why are their heads so fat? The console game came out 12 days before the handheld, marketed as fun for the whole family, and just like the Bible, it's for everyone. Did the developers actually read the Bible? Leviticus? More like this garbage it says, can Leviticus my ass? And fun for the whole family? Isn't the Bible full of a bunch of murder, incest, and rape? For some reason, Nintendo was a bit stingy about putting this on a hockey puck disc, but at least they were willing to slap it on a Game Boy Advance. Instead of being some game where you run around finding little devils, you're in a game show called Just like the GBA game, there's a character selection, but now there's a colorful cast of characters. You got Phil, Cletus, Little Prayer, Mary Jane, Gertrude, and Leroy. He works at Walmart. And if you don't like these names, you can put any name you want. Something weird I noticed is if you spam the D-pad, then it goes faster, but if you hold it down, then it goes really slow. Shouldn't it be the opposite? So yeah, apparently this is Christianity's favorite game show. The only game show that throws you literally into the Bible. Every time I pause the game, I feel like God's gonna strike me with lightning for not playing it. Or make a bunch of frogs rain on me. Damn! Did the person that animated Incredibly Gassy make this? Something that's nice about this game is you actually get to play mini games based on the Bible, instead of getting quizzed on Bible questions. Oh shit, it's my turn. Son of a bitch! I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit confused at first, but I realized pretty quickly what it was all about. This thing is like a randomizer, and when it's your turn, you have to land it on a number at the right time, and it'll trigger one of many events. If you can't tell, the winner of the game is the person with the most amount of points, so just do good at the mini games and watch out for those motherfuckers stealing your points, or having to deal with the literal wrath of God, which is random, so you don't really get to choose. Hey, what the fuck? Why did the camera leave without me? Wait, I'm looking at the wrong screen. All jokes aside, I think these minigames are pretty okay. Sometimes a little fun. I mean, in this Noah's Ark minigame, I actually did get sucked into the gameplay for a bit. Wait, is that a fucking toilet? Staff of Aaron is kind of like Space Invaders, but you're shooting sperm cells out of this wand. It doesn't help that the spells move in this really weird, jagged pattern, so aiming feels more like guessing, and I'm not really a fan of this minigame. Or Lion's Den either. You have to claim these spots and lead these lions to fall through. Holy shit, this dude's an asshole, what the fuck? He just keeps taking all my spots. Apart from the NPCs being dicks, I think the worst part about this minigame is the fact that the lions stun you every time you run into them, and you're in this fucking rat maze, so it's really easy to get stuck at certain points. Destroy the false idols. Oh. Don't worry, I got your back, Buddha.
What'd you say?
Nothing. The minigames here are definitely the meat of the whole package, and they even feature some authentic kick-ass Christian rock songs. Laugh about it all you want, you little atheists, but these songs are honestly better than the Game Boy Advance. 7 Days is the only minigame that doesn't feature any Christian rock, so what do they filled in the background? Some guy reading the Bible.
I shall call light day and the darkness night.
Except for those few minigames I brought up earlier, the rest are pretty good. They're not super challenging to play, but they don't really need to be. I think as a party game, this is actually pretty fine to play for a little bit, but only for a little bit, because this game could be finished around 30 minutes. Making it feel like they could have added more, or shit, just make the gameplay longer. Why does this guy look like he's rethinking his life choices? Maybe you should go repent real quick. You know, all this Jesus talk kind of reminds me of this church having this youth get-together thing where you could play on this old school Atari. And of all games they could have had, I'm not fucking kidding, the only game you could play was E-fucking-T. So is it Christianity's fault that I played this game? Probably. They really should have just had this game with an Xbox or some shit. Because honestly, this game isn't really that bad, and I'm not even Christian.
You don't like Jesus? What are you, an asshole?
Where the fuck did Robie find you?
Who?
Huh? Weren't you hired by Robie?
No, I just do this stuff door to door with people. It's my favorite thing to do on Christmas.
1 second, I'm gonna make a phone call. Hey, Robbie, didn't you say that you were gonna hire a replacement for Christmas?
What? I was just fucking with you. Oh my god, you're an idiot.
Ah, fucking dick. Oh, and the guy's gone now. That's cool. Just cool. Wait, I got a voicemail.
Hey, are you gonna come pick up your kids for Christmas, you fucking deadbeat? Oh, this is the wrong number.